What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and this is a show talking about your 11-1 Philadelphia Eagles. That's right. We go ahead and handily beat the Tennessee Titans, and how beautiful it truly was. Now, beginning of the game, a plethora of injuries, and they followed a little bit in the second half, but yeah, I would like to see that not happen as we talked about pregame, but other than that, what a beautiful game. All of the things we talked about this week. Jalen Hurts about to show, oh, he can't pass. Oh, can he? Oh, that's weird. It looks like he just did. Jonathan Gannon, they're not going to stop Derrick. Oh, he did. 30 yards rushing for Derrick Henry. Too bad. Haters are down bad. I can't wait to see the narratives, but I really couldn't wait to see you guys. So excited to be here. Appreciate you tuning in, whether you're watching this live, watching this later. Let me know how you felt about that game. You saw, look, you're probably going to see articles. Did the Eagles mess up not running the ball? Should Jonathan Gannon allow Derrick Henry to rush for 100 yards? My article next. I get it. Look, people are down bad. This is the worst 11-1. Really, dude? 11-1. 11-1. Whatever narrative they need to spin to feel better about themselves, well, have a great night, because I'm going to have a better night. 11-1. Best in the NFL, and we continue to show that. We talked about going up against a good defense, being able to stop people from talking after we shut down Derrick Henry. Can't shut down the best running back in the league. Well, we just did. Oh, we can't, just all of it. You're done. Whoa, 11-1 time for ESPN. All of those clowns to get on board. We've all heard enough of your expertise about how this team is not good. Well, safe to say they're pretty good. And oh yeah, Dallas Goedert will come back. And Devontae Maddox will come back. And CJ Gardner-Johnson will come back. Jordan Davis will get more reps as he gets back from his injury. So, well, opposing teams, beware. We've tried to warn them over and over again, but hey, what do I know? Whoa, 11-1. 11-1. Let's go. My man Drew in the building. Yo, we talked about this all week, my man, exactly how this game would go down, and it is exactly how it went down. Now, the penalties, they killed me. But, if you're not shooting yourself in the foot, we talked about how this could be a dominating win, because this is a really good team. And I know the media and everybody else, the content creators, want to spin it that the Eagles are just not a good team. And I'm just here to just counteract all that. And I'm going to continue doing that. And I know people get mad. And look, I'm not here to even, who cares? But it's like, it's so annoying each week to be like, look, man, I'm not trying to argue. I'm just trying to show people that this is how it actually works. And look, man, I think the narratives, it's time for them to die. All the Dan Cilios out there, I know these people are getting paid, but it doesn't mean they're right. So people got to stop latching on to this terrible, terrible stuff out here. Marcus, 11-1. Let's go. How do you feel about them 11-1 Philadelphia Eagles, Marcus? I mean, we've seen it each week. It's always, we can't do this, you can't do that. And we talk about each week how this team is able, and not even just week to week, but in the game, how they are able to adjust, adapt to what is going on in the game. Oh, this team is really good, and they've got good coaching. And, I understand the strife. A lot of people want to complain about something each week, but it's like, I don't know what they could be complaining about anymore, because you've seen that each week they do these certain things because, well, the team they're playing has strengths, and, you kind of want to go at the weaknesses. That's just my personal opinion of how things should work. I know that analytics or the whatever tells you that you shouldn't win games, and it's bad to have a good defense. I'm totally against those narratives. I think it's a good thing, and I like being 11-1. Let's go. We know how damn good this team is, and that's exactly right. We fear no one, Drew, and we've talked about this. And this week, I stuck my pole in the ground. I put a lot of money on A.J. Brown going the hell off. 7 catches, 105 yards, and a touchdown. He ended up going for, 9 catches, 120, 117, something like that, and 2 touchdowns. So I could have put more. I mean, we talked about him going off. We talked about revenge narrative, not only because he's playing his old team, but had some issues the last couple of weeks. And bro, he came out swinging. The defense, we talked about how this was going to be the game that finally shut people up about Jonathan Gannon. When we stopped Derrick Henry, I just don't know. I mean, you're going to hear people, I played football 20 years ago. This defense sucks. Or, I played Madden once, won the championship. This is a horrible defense. And it's like, look, bro, I understand. But at this point, we are one of the best teams in the league when it comes to offense and defense, and we are the best team in the league when it comes to record. So, I'm not seeing it, man. Not seeing it. 11-1. That's what I'm seeing, Nina. I know that's what you're seeing. I know we're seeing things pretty clearly that this is the best team in the NFL, and it is indeed a Super Bowl contender. We talk about the fact that, those injured players will come back and this team will get better. And each week, this team will grow. Before this game today, we talked about, in-game adjustments. We talked about how they're able to learn each week, against different opponents. And we saw that on display today. This team means business, dude. And I don't care. Reed Blankenship came right in. Jack Stoll came right in. It's like, dude, next man up. People wanted to worry about it all week. It's like, look, man, this is the NFL. And we got to trust in this team. And I trust in this team. And 11-1 shows that other people should really be trusting in this team. Just how I feel about it. No, you're excited and you called it. Can't wait to see the national media about this one. We can win a championship. That's the expectation. Yo, bro, this is what we talked about, my man. And I appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate all the comments when you can't make it live. And look, we've talked about, what this team means and how excited we should be this season, right? And each week it's about learning and growing. And, the great thing about the regular season is you don't lose and then the season's over. We lost one game and all these other games that people want to pick apart. And this is an issue. That's an issue. Yes. NFL teams have issues throughout the season, whether it's injury or it's just an actual issue, stupid penalty, whatever it may be. But you learn from them throughout the season and you hope to build yourself into a contender by the Super Bowl or the postseason and then get yourself to the Super Bowl. So the whole point here is this season, we started off hot as hell and people are like, like upset about it. And it's like, dude, like we thought this team was going to be good anyway. Maybe some struggles. I had us at 15 wins. So a couple losses, I thought, but we can do better than that, man. This team is truly that good. And I just hope we keep building and shutting down, the most physical, intense running back in the game, holding him to 30 yards, whatever excuse they need there. That's fine. But they did that. And passing the ball, Jalen Hurts can't pass. I saw some dimes out there. All those things were just destroyed today. And it's like, this is all we want to see from our team. We know what they can do. And, we know that there are issues in games, but we know they're fixable. And we see the stupid things. And it's hilarious to see all the narratives. And each week, I do my best to combat it all. And I don't ever want to argue with people. I really don't. I'm just trying to help because I see that the narratives get pushed. And then people are like, well, I read this and everybody's saying it. And it's like, well, that's fine that everybody's saying it. But you guys should have known by now with the whole Hurts situation and everything that if everybody's in it, it just might be the wrong thing. Dominant performance, indeed. I saw a stat here earlier, Nina, and it was the Eagles are the first team since 1987, the Raiders, to put up 350 pass yards after putting up 350 rushing yards the past game. So the offense, I saw from both sides of the offense, I wanted to say there, I saw some great things the past couple of weeks. We have shown we could beat you in any way, but the defense, Nina, that has been something I've been trying to get people on board with, having a top defense. I've been trying to teach a lot of these media people and top content creators, like this is how this defense actually works. This is why you have guys in certain situations. This is why they are succeeding so much. And I understand the narratives want to be pushed and people want to be upset at somebody each week, but Jonathan Gannon is not that guy. And this defense means business, man. So, both sides of the ball, it was great to see, but special teams, something I talked about before this game. If we could block for Britton Covey, we could see some things go down finally. And that's what I've talked about each week. I mean, not just today. So, you see, when you adjust to these things, there's actually a good team here. And I understand the media, that's what they get paid for, to get people upset and rile things up. But it's like, bro, I'm riling people up to get excited for a Super Bowl run. And that's where I'm going to stay the whole season. Dominant. Indeed, Nina. Hope you and the family enjoyed that game. I know we sure did. Best Eagles looked all year. Even our special teams look good. Imagine it. Yeah, exactly. So that's what we talk about. Get rid of the stupid mistakes. And this is the best team. And I know people don't want to hear it, but they're going to have to. 11-1. 11-1. And tell them, get it through all week, man. Wear your gear. You know me. I'll wear it every day. And even if we're losing. But let them know, dude. Screaming from the rooftops, man, because they're going to keep trying to hit you with those narratives. And you just got to keep laughing at them, man. You feel there's something special. Yeah, man. And look, Marcus, I've been trying to get people on board since last year. I just felt it, man. There's something special brewing here. This is a dynasty being built. And I'm glad it's all working out because obviously I can't just say it and it happens. The way Howie was adjusting from getting rid of the quitter, Carson Wentz, and being able to rebuild the good draft he had and then a great draft this year too. And it's like, Bro, it was all there. And, the media, oh, Jalen Hurts can't develop. And you saw me out here fighting everybody. I got to go to that close practice and I destroyed every narrative. I was like, why is no one talking about Lane Johnson being the best right tackle in the game? This dude looks phenomenal. Why are we saying Jalen Hurts can't develop? This guy looks like he is MVP level. You saw as soon as I went to that practice, they're all like, oh, well, they're actually kind of good. I get maybe they might be good. And it's like, oh, you're all going to regret all that trashy talk, I can assure you. And boy, are they. It's kind of embarrassing at this point. And I don't want to harp and make fun of all of them for, just making stuff up and getting by with that. But it's kind of funny. Yeah, I've got that feeling, man. That's what I've been trying to get across. So I'm glad you're feeling it now, man. Look, Marcus, this is all we talk about here. This is a special team here. And let them hate, bro. That's why we know we're good, right? They're going to spin whatever they need. Good for them. Glad dude. And we put a team away another week, and you see it each week. This team they find ways to win each week. 11 wins. It's insane. It truly is insane. As Jalen Hurts talk has to stop. Yeah, man. It was embarrassing this offseason. You guys saw when I made that post, the one that got huge. It got blown up because I said Jalen Hurts could develop. You saw how Josh Allen was able to develop after people said he could, and people got really upset with me. Jalen Hurts can't develop. That's not how football works. And it's like, well, I'm trying to show you how it does. And you found out that people really just, out of their element. A lot of people, they picked up Madden at a young age and now they think they're experts. And it's like, bro, you could have picked up a football at some point. That probably could have took you somewhere. But hey, it is what it is. And I'm not one of those people like you had to play football to know everything. I'm just saying it'd probably go a long way for all the people that claim they know everything and truly don't know anything, because Jalen Hurts has indeed developed. Jonathan Gannon has a really good deal. All these things have happened. And it's just like, besides the false starts, yeah, man. So we're all saying, my brother, it was rough there, and you don't want to see that. But those are things, got to get coached up. And we have one of the best offensive lines, and I don't understand it, but it's something that doesn't happen all the time. So it's just like, all right, we got away with a huge win regardless. That shows you how good this team is. Like, holy, still beat them by 25 points. That's, oh my God. So yes, they all looked really good. And this is what we talked about all week, man. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys ever missed those shows, the behind enemy lines, top matchups, these are the things we talked about. You see Drew and everybody mentioning unspoken words. This is exactly what I was mentioning all week, how you beat them, how the Eagles would beat them and handily beat them, because I'm just not afraid of anyone, as Drew mentioned here. No one scares me. I just really feel this team is built to dominate. And special teams actually contributed to lineman, and we talked about that. If they could start doing something, if we could start blocking for Covey, I know everyone wants to cut him, but it's like, imagine if we block for him, maybe we'd see he could do something. And today he showed a little bit of blocking. Funny, things can happen. So whatever, Christian Ellis was elevated from the practice squad. I saw him on special teams, whatever mix-ups they make, I'll get to rewatch this with a closer eye and really break down what they changed. We'll talk about tomorrow. Victory Monday. I told you. We're hitting our 11th one. I knew it, man. Here it comes. So tomorrow we'll be talking Victory Monday. Can't wait. But we'll be behind enemy lines talking about the Giants finally this year. So we'll be getting to know everything about them. But look, man, this was an exciting win. And to see all three phases of the game step in and play their part, it was beautiful. It really was. Yeah, exactly. And that's why you saw when I made those shows, could the Eagles trade for A.J. Brown? When I explained how the cap works, people said that we couldn't. I explained, well, yeah, you can. And then you sign him to a long-term deal. You give him some of those dummy years. You spread the money out, and the cap hits small this year. And then that's exactly what happened. So, yes, this was exactly what I talked about since last year. So it's beautiful to see, man. And the media is going to have to catch on here. It's like 2 years behind almost now. It's like, all right, dude, eventually here, somebody's going to have to learn football. They've got to. Finally got some time. That was nice. It was very nice to see. He looked good out there, man. And, we talk about the youth on this team getting to learn from some of this talent, and somebody had asked me if we needed Dean today. And I said, no, you need more of those 5-man fronts. We need to see Linval Joseph next to Jordan Davis. We saw that. You need to see Sue in there with those guys. We got to see what this rotation looks like. And this is what I talked about this offseason with Jonathan Gannon's schemes, how you can use versatile players. And well, that's what you're seeing. And you see how you shut down guys like Derrick Henry. You saw Jonathan Taylor had that one good drive the other week, able to shut him down. People can spin whatever narrative they need, but this is a really good defense with a really good offense, and it's just a really good team. So they never will, man. And I feel bad because then, you get 90% of the fans, they follow what they say. And it's like, that's the gospel. And it's like, bro, these people don't know what they're talking about. And, and people get offensive. And it's like, bro, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just saying that's just not right. And it's at this point, just not right. But it's and they're all over the Cowboys. And that's the thing. It's like, bro, how can people still be follow these narratives, man? It's like people they don't know what a defense is. And I break it down for them, bro. And if they like numbers, they want to put stats. You guys have seen me. I try to help those people. I give them their little PFF stats and I give them whatever they need. And I try. And these people get thousands of likes whenever they say something stupid. And it's like, oh, so and every time I think that's thousands of people are now pissed off because I'm trying to help them understand how it actually works. And it's like, oh God, here we go. And then people are irate. And then it happens. And it's like, well, yeah, see, I knew it was good. And it's like, what the no, you didn't. Like, you just sat here and talked shit. It's like Howie Roseman, Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni, all of them, man. It's like, we're seeing it this year. Like, maybe they should just calm it down on acting like an expert. Maybe just sit back because it's bad out here. And I love rubbing it in. I do. It's truly beautiful to see this team playing at the level we all knew they could. We all sat here and heard their trash talk for how long? And look at this team, man. Look at Jalen Hurts, the leader of this team. He is the future. You know, just mentioned here earlier. He's the future. No matter what they want to say, he can't throw. Oh, he can't. What are you going to do, man? It's bad. Biggest threat in NFC guy healthy, Jimmy G. Yeah, I'm not worried about them either. I thought it was hilarious when all those big content creators were saying that we needed to trade for Jimmy G and get rid of Hurts just a few months ago. Now they're all huge fans selling his merchandise. Oh, it's time. And it's like, yeah, it is, dude. Not Jimmy G. I'm not afraid of anyone again. Still not going to be this season. People aren't going to break my confidence in this team. And I know they want me to definitely doubt this team, but I can't do it, man. I really think that they are Super Bowl bound and I think they can win it. So the thing of it is, you know, that's how they get paid with the clicks, the stupid shit. But if we could just convince other people to like the real stuff and people to, you know, so if you got anything from this content this week, you liked the fact that everything that happened was what we talked about, do me a favor, hit this like button. Share it sometime, you know, subscribe to the channel, whatever. A little support goes a long way for me. And I truly do appreciate each and every one of you who do. Drews and the unspoken words, the Tims, all of you who tune in all the time. Truly cannot thank you enough for helping trying to bring that positive vibe here, because you know it is always people trying to combat that. So I can't do this without you guys. I truly can't thank you enough, but I'm going to keep doing it. And I thought it was awesome a couple of weeks ago when I told you that guy who works with the Eagles reached out to me and was like, please teach this guy how the defense works. So I was like, all right, dude. So I went on Twitter and I did it. And he was pretty pumped about that today. Like, well, I guess. And it's like, look, dude, that's all I'm trying to do is impress those people. And look, I want you guys to get the right information too. That's not it. But if I can impress them and have them asking me to teach all these people, that's a great thing. So we just got to keep building, and then we'll get to know about Ndamukong Suh before everyone else again. Then we'll get those nice little nuggets. And hey, that's what we're building here, man. And again, I cannot do this without each and every one of you. So I truly appreciate those of you who like talking about the actual football stuff and the stuff that actually happens. I can't do it without you guys. I can't, because you see we are outweighed by the misinformation age. It is it's tough out there. Well, I was wrong, and boy, my God. Hey, man, don't worry, bro. I am here for you each and every week, laying it down behind enemy lines, top matchups, trying to get you guys on board. And look, it is what it is, man. We all make mistakes in life, and doubting this Eagles team, as I told everyone before this season started, is going to be the biggest mistake anyone ever makes. So it's all right, man. We're all going to learn just as this Eagles team learns something new each week. So whatever we are lacking in, this team's going to go this week. Okay, we got to figure this out. Look, we still had issues. There's things that are going to happen. As I mentioned earlier in the video, Maddox is coming back. So after that week, you get Goddard back. And then week 17, you have CJ Gardner-Johnson eligible. So people can keep sleeping, but they're only going to get better. And I will keep my flag posted in that, man. I don't care. I really think this team is Super Bowl bound, and they're going to have to spin whatever narratives. But I think after a win like this, you'll probably see most people coming out of the closet again. Well, I thought Eagles. I knew they were good. I'm sure he did. Sure, thanks. But if we could just do without all the hating on our birds, that'd be great. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get heading now and out here. It's truly been a pleasure talking with you. A true joy to watch that victory. And I look forward to, because I get to spend every moment with my family watching it. And then it's like, oh, I got to talk with my second family. I got to talk with you guys. I got to get all this joy. And it's been awesome at each game this year. And of course, the ones I'm at, I can't have these little conversations with you, but I always look forward to the next day too. I wake up, I'm like, Victory Monday, and I get pumped, dude. I can't wait for the show. Just talking, shooting the shit with you guys, whatever you want to talk about. I love it. So I hope you'll tune in tomorrow, man. Really excited about this team. Anything happens, whatever, I will definitely keep you updated. But what a win, man. Time to celebrate. Definitely time to celebrate tonight. Can't wait till, Gardner Johnson. Exactly. And I can't wait for Goddard, Maddox. It's all going to be great, man. Yo, you have a great rest of your night. Enjoy the time with your family, your friends, whatever you guys are doing out there. It was truly great talking to you. If you have anything you want to throw in before I get heading out, please feel free to do so now. If you are watching this later, you are more than welcome to leave comments. You see every other video, people leave comments, and I always get back to you. I'm down to talk some birds at all times. So when I see it, we're talking. And, that's the thing. I know a lot of you can't catch it. My schedule is wild as hell, so these videos are always coming out of left field. But I appreciate you when you guys do tune in. I can't keep building and making the connections I am without you guys. And I always tell them that, like, hey, whenever you guys can help me, like if you ever get extra tickets, like whatever, like I will be in a position one day to make things happen for you guys, just like things were able to happen for me. So I can't thank you enough for always tuning in, and not to be sappy here, but being able to enjoy this with you guys, it's beautiful. And, I told you guys this before, missing my father in life, not being able to call him. It's like you guys are there creating this group when I was on my deathbed. It's just, you guys have filled that in, and I'm going to go spend the rest of the day with my family and embrace this win. But I truly love spending this time with you guys. I can't do it without you, man. I love you too, dude. All of you. I love you. And you know it. Go Birds, baby. Appreciate you tuning in, dude. It was nice seeing you, Trev. I hope you're staying safe out there. Reach out if you need anything, brother. Always here to talk some birds, talk some life, whatever. But that goes to all of you too. You ever need anything, please reach out. I'd love that. But no, wouldn't love that second part you're saying there. But I know a lot of people are upset Jalen Hurts is doing so great and want Minshew. But no, I'm in with Jalen Hurts being an MVP level quarterback. Let's go, Drew. Love it, my man. Let's go. Love you tuning in. Love you, brother. And I appreciate you. And look, this is going to be a crazy rest of my day. But if anything happens, I will come back. If not, I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. We will get down. We will talk some birds, baby. Victory Monday is in front of us. I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Hope you had a great weekend. Enjoy this damn week. Let the haters keep talking, but you let them know we're the best team in the NFL, and there's nothing they can do about that. 11-1, baby. 11-1. So we'll be talking about that tomorrow. It'll be before the Monday Night Football game, thinking around 6:30, 7 o'clock. So I hope to see you then. But if you need me before that, please feel free to reach out. Always down to talk about whatever it is on your mind. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You stay safe out there. And as always, go Birds!